Okay, Lucas, so you've guest starred on iCarly. What other show would you love to guest star on?
I think it would be really cool to guest star on The Big Bang Theory. I mean, it's on CBS and I think it's just hilarious. I think it'd be awesome to guest star on that one.
So you've done t-shirt signings and everything. What's been your strangest fan encounter?
My strangest fan encounter would have to be, well, I had a signing in LA, and this girl came and she was really crazy and she was like crying and everything and I was really surprised. And then I had another signing in Las Vegas, which is like 8 hours or 10 hours or something away from LA. And she came to that one too. Her mom drove her all the way that way just to meet me. So I thought that was pretty crazy.
So you're also guest starring on Hannah Montana. Can you tell us about the episode you're on?
I'm not sure when it's gonna air. I filmed it. Oh, really?
I don't have the actual air date.
Oh. Well, it's going to be airing in December, and I filmed it in April, I think, and it was really fun meeting Miley and all them, and the episode's kind of about me and Hannah Montana, like being in a type of movie together, so it'll be like a whole different character outside of Fred, so it'll be really cool.
What was it like working with Miley and Mitchell and Emily?
I was actually really nervous when I first met them because I never expected that I'd get to meet with them and work with them and stuff, so when I first met Miley and all them, I was like intimidated and all that, but throughout the week they're really down to earth and everything, so it was really easy to work with them.
What's been your most surreal moment so far in this whole YouTube Fred channel experience?
My most surreal moment is probably just having those like autograph signings and like hearing everyone scream and stuff just to meet me. It's just so weird thinking that all those people would come just to meet me because I don't think of myself as anything more than just being Lucas.
So how do you stay away from like the Hollywood gossip and everything involved with that?
I think the main thing is to just know that you're equal to everyone. I mean, just because you're an actor and you've been on TV and you have fans and everything, it doesn't mean you're any better than anyone else, and you're still the same person you were before it. And I think some people who get involved in all that bad stuff, it's just because it kind of goes to their head, which I have a supportive family and everything. They keep me down to earth and everything.
So what's your most recent dream or nightmare that you remember?
Well, I actually had a nightmare. I actually just started driving a few weeks ago, so I had a nightmare that I got pulled over because I like fell asleep while I was driving or something like that. I don't really remember. I remember it was really scary. My mom was really mad.
Do you remember your earliest memory?
I think one of my earliest memories is probably just like being on stage for the first time, which was like really like an awesome rush, and that's like when I first started to get into acting.
So what advice do you have for kids who are trying to get out of their shell, out of, being a little more outgoing and everything?
Well, if you're like shy and everything and you want to be an actor, I think you could either start off doing a play, or if you're more comfortable, you could just start out by doing like a mini YouTube series or something, because it's just you and the camera, so I think your shyness wouldn't really matter in that thing, as long as you don't think about it going online and being viewed by millions of people. But yeah, I think you should just go for it and try as hard as you can, and if it's something you really want, then it'll happen, hopefully.
So some dating questions. What is your ideal first date?
My ideal first date would probably be just doing something simple, like going to the movies and hanging out with friends afterwards. I mean, nothing too crazy or anything.
What's like a major first date turnoff for you?
I think a major turnoff while dating someone is if like all they do is talk about Fred, or like one time I was dating someone and I looked in her like phone book on her phone and I was under the name Fred. I wasn't even under Lucas, so I knew obviously that wasn't gonna work.
So what was like the worst date you've ever been on?
The worst date I've ever been on would probably be if, I don't know, I hate when dates are like really awkward and like you can't really talk to the person because they only like say like one word answer, so I don't know, I think it's awkward when that happens.
And what's the first thing you notice in a girl when she walks into a room?
When a girl walks into the room, the first thing I notice is probably her personality, like whether she's shy or outgoing or crazy or whatever.
And what do you want people to take away from watching the Fred channel and like learning about Fred and everything?
I think from watching the Fred channel, I just want to inspire kids that, like I was just a regular kid in Nebraska, and then I posted videos online and it just took off. I mean, I was always just like had a drive to become an actor, so I think I want to inspire other kids to know that they can do the same thing.
Awesome.